Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We want to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. Know each and every time I drop a video and tell me what's on your mind. So let's get into it. Let's talk about growing up hip hop LA season 5, episode 11. It's going down. I guess we're getting the goods on Sam. And Sam has been out here in these streets doing the most. He has been, neglected by his family. They done told him to go away because he done burned some bridges, baby. And so what is Sam's secret? What is he going to reveal? Is he going to reveal that he is bisexual or he had a relationship with a man? Or is he going to reveal that he was signed to a label or Egypt is pregnant? What is going on with this situation? Or is he going to reveal that Egypt and Sam already got married? The song Controversy that he performed on last episode, the lyric says, "I'm not straight, but I'm not gay." So you never know what these people be up to or what they trying to promote. Hey Tanya, how you doing? What are they trying to promote or what they're trying to do with the situation? So I guess we'll find out. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's popping with the situation. I was like, Lord have mercy. Sam is out here in these streets doing the most, baby, and Pep is very oblivious to the situation. She is just totally like, you know what, I'm all in. I'm all in here to win it for Sam. It's like, damn, Sam can't do no wrong in her eyes. She don't think like nothing. But maybe Egypt is pregnant, or I don't know what's going on with that situation, but she's rolling with Sam. She got his back, and now that she heard his story about how he grew up, now she really got his back. And then on top of that, Pep tells Master P that she's been married 3 times. 3 times is a charm. Like, so it seems like Pep has, some inconsistencies with picking males, and she might not make the best decision or the best choice, because the last guy that she was dating was married, had a baby on the way, and he was into female and male porn too as well. He was an actor. So you guys tell me what you think about the situation. I was like, Lord have mercy, what's really going on? The father done came through, baby. Like, Pep, you didn't notice already about Sam, and you've been knowing him for 2 years, and now you sit down and have a conversation with, hey Denise, now you sit down and you have a conversation with this man after 2 years. When has Tretch sat down with this man? Lord, I don't know what's going on. You know damn well Sam would not be able to get into Master P's family. He would not be able to date one of his daughters. And on top of that, Sam would not be able to get into Damon Dash situation. Even though Damon Dash with his kids is a mess. It's a wreck. It's like, go, come on, Dame. You got to be a little bit more nicer to your kids. Like, you want them to be independent. You want them to be free speakers, free learners, free inventors, free this, free that. Don't let nobody ever. But baby, you don't even you talk to your kids like they don't have a brain or a mind. So if they are following your footsteps, the last thing they're gonna speak up. They're gonna say something. And Dame, you can let somebody talk. And you should know that the situation that's going on between you and Ava, it has to really do with your wife too as well. And whatever Ava feels like was hard for her growing up, because you might be from the streets and you might be hood, you might be tough, and you do have an old school way of talking and dealing with your children. But you got to understand, Ava grew up in the suburbs. She grew up with $1 million houses where her friends and everybody that she grew up with can throw and do whatever they want at home. Their parents don't speak to their children like that. And so, and the way Eva was looking at her daddy, she looked like she wanted to slap Dame. She looked like, I ain't never dating a black man. The way that she was looking at her father, I was like, Lord have mercy. She was looking at him with that evil eye, like, damn, girl. Like, what's going on? I was like, So let's just get to it. Let's get to Sam's daddy, Sam's papa. Well, if you want to call him that, like, who put their kid on the street? Like, Lord, what do you think is Sam gonna do? Put him on the street, this violent, tumultuous, world today. Anything could happen, but you know what? I guess Sam is a survivor. He gonna make it, regardless if his father's gonna help him or not. And it sounds like his father contradicted himself too as well when he was talking to Pep. It was like 1 minute he was saying, oh, Sam was kicked out. He was on, hey Miller, he was on his own, and blase in the third. And then on top of that, he's never alone because he has his family in Washington. But then he turns around and says that none of his family in Washington will even deal with him because he burned so many bridges. And so the father is telling us, that, Sam was in so much trouble. He went to an alternative school too as well. He got kicked out of school, and he basically couldn't find a way to, deal with society because he's biracial. So he didn't get it. So he wasn't accepted from African Americans, Black, foundational Blacks, ADOS, And then also he wasn't accepted by, Caucasian people. So basically he had a smart mouth. He'll smart off at you or hit you and run. He would do the most. So therefore he went to alternative school. He got kicked out, and therefore, he's been roaming around. And then on top of that, he got a job with his father working at the factory or whatever, working at some factory, Dr. Pepper, working with Dr. Pepper, baby. And Dr. Pepper, so I guess he was meant to be around Pepper because he used to work for Dr. Pepper when he was, 18 years old and his father fired him. Like, if your own father is going to fire you, like, people usually keep their children on. They basically create a job for them that is so easy to do, but they don't fire, their own child. And so he don't got nowhere to stay. He kicked him out the house because Sam is a drinker. So Sam be drinking, and he was like, he used to write like so much. He used to be so prolific with his words, but it's all kind of like going to shit because all he does is drink, and he drinks so much, and he's not a good drinker. He's an angry drinker. And so it was so much chaos that he took him and he threw him out the house. Lord have mercy. He was already drunk. He was already a drunk at the age of 19, 18. He was drinking before he was supposed to be drinking. Now he's drinking with Egypt. Now he's drinking, with Pep. They getting tore up from the floor up, baby. They doing their thing. It is what it is. And so Sam done got him a good place to stay. He done came in and he done made his way. And you can't hate on him for that. You know what I mean? Because if you was in the same situation as him, you know what I mean? You will want to, have a fairy tale and have some shit happen to you where you living up in the hills. You got studios. You're meeting with all these fancy people. You living in a mansion with a pool, with a jacuzzi, tennis court, studio. You got a car. You got all the good California weed you want and all the alcohol you want. You got clothes. You got the utilities paid, the property paid. He's living it up, coming from a core, and then coming from living on the street and sleeping on a pork bench, because his father was like, I threw him out. He was on a pork bench. So his father threw him out. I don't know what else his father could have said. And Pep is a mess. I don't know what else his father could have said that was edited out, but he could have said something else. But basically, he just said Sam is a total fuck up. And basically Sam be messing up, and he's been messing up. He got a drinking problem. He's very worse. His family that he has in Washington would not let him sleep on their lawn. They don't want to be bothered with him. And this is the type of person that Pep is bringing into her house, and she has already brought into her house and to marry her daughter. And it's going to be what it's going to be with this situation. Some people do have passes that are not the greatest, but they achieve and they overcome, because you can talk about Tyler Perry and so many other people that got passes. But it doesn't seem like Sam is actually, it's about him first. It's about him first, and that's it. And he has some issue because he wasn't accepted when he was younger. Probably still not now. And then on top of that, he had a drinking problem. So he was already messing with his brain before it was even fully developed. So whatever crazy ideas, whatever things that, sometimes you grow out of, you stay in when you started drinking at a young age, because your brain doesn't develop like it's supposed to. Hey, Tony, what's going on? How you doing? So you have that situation with you. I'm about to call you. So you have Sam is going to ruin Egypt's life. Tia had left me a message. I think she said that either Egypt is pregnant, or TT looks pregnant. So I was like, what is going on with this situation? I was like, Lord have mercy. The father is saying that he ain't no good. The family don't want him. He done burned bridges after bridges. So if he didn't get no help or anything else like that, how is he going to change? How does he know that his behavior is going to get better? Maybe he could see that, me doing good, I'm getting rewarded by Pep in Egypt, and I'm actually finally getting the things that I want. That could be, a positive reinforcement. But usually shit don't work out like that. Life ain't that simple and that easy. And people just don't pick up and learn like that. Some people. But I think, drugs is involved, sex is involved, and his dreams are involved. So he's going to do whatever he got to get to where he needs to do. I'm happy to see you too, Tony. It's good to see you. I went to your channel and I see you was about to go live, but you didn't. I was like, oh shit, Tony's going live. And it says first live ever. So it's good to see you too. And so, so you have that situation. The father is saying all this stuff about, his son. Like, damn, you would think he would say something prideful, something good about him. And he was like, he's lazy, but he feels like Egypt has helped him. Egypt has put him on the right path. Egypt, he loves Egypt and Egypt loves him too. So therefore, their love and their determination, and Egypt really pushes him. I thought he's supposed to be pushing her. He's like, he's 27. He's not that older than her, but she's 21. He got 2 kids or whatever the case is. And Egypt is paying his child support. He got her married, baby. Like, you can't hate the player, hate the game, baby, because he got the game on lock. He got TT out the picture. He got Brianna out the picture. He got mommy wrapped around his fingers. He's golden, baby. He's golden with the situation. And the baby mamas are on the low, I guess, because they ain't saying nothing. They ain't coming out talking about Sam. So basically, hey T, I was just talking about you. Did you say either, was it Egypt or TT that you think is pregnant? Yeah, she's paying for love. Because I did go check out the Instagram. But I don't know. I think TT looks pregnant. Okay, yeah, TT looks pregnant because, she filled out a lot. I got the picture. I'll show it. So the father's sitting here saying all these things to Pep about Sam, and another is good. And then so he's saying that Sam makes, Egypt makes Sam better. But and the last time the father was on the show, he said that, Sam has got lazy with Egypt. He hasn't been writing. He hasn't been on the stage. He hasn't been making music. He just been playing house with Egypt and laying up with Egypt. And he's got real lazy, and he put so much work and so much support into Sam and all this other stuff. So now it's a different story. He's in front of money too, so he's an opportunist too. Lord have mercy. And then he tells us that, he had a midlife crisis. You're going to have a midlife crisis and your son is homeless. You don't get the boy no help. You don't get the boy no counseling. You living your life and mama's living her life, and Sam is out here fending for his damn self. So therefore he is a wolf, and he done found him some sheep, and he is about to make him a coat, baby. Sam is about to make a coat. TT looks pregnant. Did you see her belly? She looked pregnant. I didn't notice her belly, but I did notice, her hips spread it, her nose, her lips, and her whole high cheekbones, they spread it too as well. I'm going to bring up the picture. So we have that situation. I have to find the video. So we have that situation. I'm like, what's going on? And so Pepper's like, oh my God, that sounds so wonderful. I just want to take Sam and I just want to do everything with him. Basically, she wants to take him. She wants to love him. She's going to be a ride or die for him because he had a hard story. And I understand that because there's so many people that you can come in contact with that had a difficult story, and you want to help them and you want to lift their hand. That's how you lift your people up, and that's how you lift people up. But sometimes you got to take a stand. And sometimes you have to look out for your child more than you looking out for somebody else. Your daughter should be number one. Her priority, she should be your priority. She should be everything that you want to protect her from heartbreak, from shame, from disgust, from, regret if you could. But I know she has to make her own decisions, but you should be schooling your daughter at the same time. And I don't think you're able to, Pep, because you've been married 3 times and the last man was you with played the shit out of you. And so therefore, you're not picking up the signs or anything. And then now you finally meet up with the father to listen to the story. Like, she's been dating him for 2 years. Why are you just meeting up with him now? There should have been so much more. You should have been talking to his family, because your daughter should be your prized possession, your jewel. She is financially, but she's not enough for you to make sure that she's in the right stable place. When it comes to Sam, is maybe she's moving too quick. Maybe she don't understand. Maybe she is, penetized and the penis is so good. And you got to talk to your daughter and let her know the penis may be good, but you got to remember your vagina is better. Lord have mercy. Pep needs to take Sam Dad's advice. Sam Dad is done. He ain't trying to mess with Sam right now. He just feel like, yo, he's telling her the truth. He's he's just being honest. There could be some stuff that's cut out or whatever, but it doesn't seem like he's a bad person, but it doesn't seem like he's totally, a dedicated parent. A dedicated parent, in my opinion, is not going to kick you out on the street. A dedicated parent's going to get you help. A dedicated parent's going to put you somewhere where you need to be. You know what I mean? To make sure you are protected. But I guess he was like, whatever. He's a man. He can do whatever. I'm happy that they cool. Pep and TT. I think Romeo said fake story. I don't even know. It's just crazy with the situation. I was like, I hope Egypt and Sam's storyline is fake. That's what I do hope. I hope it is fake. So anyways, Pep is, 100% all over heels for Sam, and she's going to have his back, and she's going to protect him, and she loves him even more for this situation. Even though she got a drinking problem, he does too. So that means that little Egypt might have a drinking problem too as well, because she's around nothing but drinkers. And she's picking up each and every behavior that is going on, and Sam is molding Egypt, because Egypt she's very naive, and she doesn't really have a clear understanding of life, or people that can take advantage of you. People are not just telling you good things because they like you. They want something from you. They want to get something from you. So it is what it is. I think Egypt should do more than music. She said she wanted to be a famous actress or whatever. She's too busy supporting Sam and helping Sam, and he just put out music, and it's on, Spotify, and Egypt hasn't put music out on Spotify since 2018. I miss Romeo too. He should be coming back next episode. I wonder if he's coming to Egypt and Sam's engagement party. That would be a tricker. I want to see. I can't wait to see Romeo come home. Oh, Romeo. I know Romeo. He's coming, baby. He's coming, Miller. He's coming. Romeo's such a good kid too. He's a good adult male. And so we have, she was like, "Oh, I told everybody to mind their business. They better mind their business and get out of Egypt's business and everything else. And I'm gonna have his back." I was like, "Lord, you don't even go to bat like that for your son on this show, but you're going to bat like that for a stranger." Number one, I wouldn't. Like, there's no way that Sam would be in Master P's family or be in Dame Dash family, or let alone he can be in the Simmons family, but not that. Like, yo, Pep is on one. And I don't want anybody to think that you can't help a man out, or if someone has a bad history, or they went through trials and tribulations or whatever, but it doesn't seem like Sam got any help. And it's Sam behaviors and the things that he's doing is kind of questionable, where it feels like he needs some more help. He can't help Egypt until he helps himself, because he has some things that he's going through. The way his father described what he went through growing up, he hasn't dealt with none of that yet. And so, he could actually at the end of the day become very envious and end up hating Egypt and hurting her and dogging her out so she could be like what he once was, because he might be jealous of her background and how she grew up and what she has, and he doesn't. And then at the end of the day, suck everything that she has out, and then move on. Tretch needs to be more involved in Egypt and Sam relationship. I think Sam is gonna reveal the secret, so he's acting like he's gonna go off. But Tretch and Pep, they have a lot of years of drug abuse. You know what I mean? Hey, the Queen Love Bug. Lady MB, Pep is a fool. How a grown woman would behave like a crackhead on TV. Why you gotta go there? That heifer, Lord have mercy. Why you call her that? Thank you so much to Queen Love Bug. I appreciate that, Tia. Egypt should be having somebody that support her, so needs a manager. She should be working harder. Don't let nobody mess up your career. And that's the thing. That's where she's going. That's what's happening. Tammy T. Tretch is full of it. He's only concerned with his new family. I think he's only concerned with what is in front of him. And then Egypt is, Egypt and Tretch did the interview with Breakfast Club. She was basically, he's looking up to his daughter now. You know what I mean? It's like his daughter's the elder to him now. Even though he got all these stories, there's still something off with Tretch. And, you know, and he was like, oh, Egypt is showing me about this reality TV money. Like, boy, if you don't stop. So Pep is acting too soft and naive. Well, she said she's been married 3 times, so evidently she can't pick a good man if one was plopped down in front of her and hit her over the face and, you know, flipped her up and down and put her in a car and flew her up in a plane and down into a boat. She wouldn't know. So it is what it is. I was like, damn, Pep, like, you supposed to really take pride in your daughter, especially you're not just the average people. You got money in the bank, you got fame, you're on TV, people going to try and come into the situation. But like I was saying, everybody's not bad that has a bad, you know, rep, that grew up hardcore, that grew up in the hood. Doesn't mean that they're all bad people, whatever, but you have to do your due diligence to make sure. You have to put them through tests. You got to see what they're going to do. And Sam hasn't did nothing but put himself up higher. And even little Twist said it. Little Easy-E said it. Even though he's Sam friend, he said it too. And also Tyran said it as well. So it is what it is. Lady B watching your live heading to work in Amsterdam, sis. Oh, God bless you. Have safe travels, and thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. I wasn't gonna come on live because my allergies are killing me. Oh, thank you so much to Love Bug Tia. Egypt is a grown woman. He got younger kids. They live in 2 different states. I think he lives in New Jersey. He's in her life. He's good. He's a good father. He's been in her life the whole time. But Tretch has suffered from, you know, alcoholism too as well. So now you got Tretch with alcoholism, allegedly. You got Pep with alcoholism, allegedly. You got Sam with alcoholism, allegedly. Now who's next? Egypt. And so with people with these past, their brains don't function like they used to function. The motor skills, you know, the cognitive thinking is gone once you be killing yourself with the alcohol. That's what it does. It blacks out your brain and mess up your brain, especially if you've been doing it for years and you drinking that hard, heavy liquor day in and day out. So I was like, Lord have mercy. Poor girl. Poor girl. But you know what? She looks like a warrior, and Egypt shall survive. And hopefully she don't be broke down and broken from Sam. And that's one of the things I said about Egypt a lot, is that Egypt hasn't been misused, abused, and mistreated and dogged out, cheated on, you know, baby after baby, none of that type of stuff, boyfriend after boyfriend, husband after husband. She hasn't had that. And it's just like, you know, she is a prize to a man, you know what I mean? And now the man that she might have picked might dog her out. I agree. Let Egypt live her life. She's going to make mistakes, but I don't think they are going to let her do certain things. I don't know. I just hope, you know, she's going to have to learn one day. Everybody's going to go through heartbreak and stuff like that. But the I guess what people are so concerned about is, like, you know who your daughter is. You know who you guys are. You know, people try to scam you out of $1. People try to scam you out of $quarter, $50. People do all types of sorts of scams and portray different ways in your regular life. When you go to work, you know, incognito, disguises. And when you're in school, disguises, fake people and all types of bullshit. But then when you got prestige like, you know, Egypt has, with her mom and her father and the money, you have to be very careful who you let in your circle, because you don't know what they plan on doing. Pep don't even have her niece back. She won't be with these messy wigs. I know her wigs are crazy. She's been doing the most. Egypt and Sam time ASAP. Egypt and Sam need time apart ASAP. I don't think that's gonna work. It's gonna bring. I don't think right now Egypt is getting, you know, the people that matter to her the most is her mother and her father, and they're giving her the okay. So therefore, she's saying that she feels it's okay. Because if you know, when your parents tell you to do something and it was like, oh no, they give you the go ahead, you think there's nothing wrong, you know, because you trust their judgment, and that's what it is. She's trusting their judgment too as well, and she's not dumb either. But you know, Sam is a whole different monster, baby. We don't know how Sam treats that girl. Reason why we probably haven't seen her out is because, you know, she's horsed in the host, because we heard allegedly, because we don't know if Chantel is telling us the truth about Sam relationship with one of his baby mamas. And so we have Mr. Boogie down. Boogie is with Ava. And basically the situation is Ava did a declaration on Damon Dash. She doesn't want her little sister around him. She doesn't think Damon Dash has learned anything. She thinks he's mean. She thinks he's angry. He's yelling, and she doesn't want her little sister to feel the way that she felt. So what did he do? Yell and scream at you? And like I was saying before, Damon Dash is from New York hood, from back in the day. His daughter Ava is from LA, or the upper class of LA, the upper class of New York. So when she go to her friend's house and stuff like that, none of their parents act like Dame. So to her, it's like a total, like, Dame is just total crazy. But she's still taking his money, because if you want to be independent of your father and you don't want him to be all up in your business and blasting a third, you know what? Do it on your own, and that's not gonna happen. And Boogie, he's upset too. And Dame Dash don't listen. Dame Dash treat them kids like they're soldiers. He thinks like he's back in the 90s. He think they're walking up and down the street like they got packs. He's teaching. He's like teaching the military. He wants them to be military, and they're not. You know what I mean? And he needs to show love, especially to Boogie, because Boogie, I just feel like Boogie's always on a breaking point or falling back, or Boogie is the one that needs the most attention, because I just feel like, he could do something that will not be good for his future and for himself. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But anyways, Dame Dash don't give a damn, because he's the man. He knows everything. He got the business together. Them or his children, they listen to him, and that's it. Don't answer. Don't ask me no questions. That's how Dame feels. Yes, Rachel Roy is Eva's mother. Yep, she is. They know how their daddy is. They've been knowing how he was for a long time. They want to bring it out now. Dame don't give a damn. But she doesn't want her little sister around Dame. So, is he abusive? Is it just verbal abuse, if he's yelling? Or is Ava, more siding with her mother with the situation too as well? Because evidently, Dame keeps saying, you guys are always asking me for money. And so we have Bree, she meets up with Troy, and they're going to meet up with Chantel, and Chantel's going to tell him some things about your boy Sam. And so basically she was saying that it wasn't an accident that kind of like Sam met Egypt, because he was supposed to train her in a gym or whatever. So it almost seems like Sam wanted this chance encounter, because this is the hair store lady that used to sell the hair to Troy, to do Egypt's hair and to do, Pep's hair and everything else like that. So, she gets into the situation and she's going in. I'm like, yo. And she talks about Sam basically, with his one of his baby's mother. He was very controlling. He would come to work with the young lady, and she was very pretty. He would come to work with the young lady, and he would keep her in the car. And, he would stay in the car and watch her work the whole day. Now, that's crazy. Maybe he was controlling. He didn't have anywhere to go. Like, he just sat there in their car. Instead of sitting in that car to go get an application, sitting in that car to go get some shelter, sitting in that car to go get some, instead of going to get some assistance or making his life better, he's sitting there watching that girl, because she was making some money. So she was bringing some bread home. She was bringing some scraps that she was giving to Sam. And he was sitting out in that car and watching her the whole time when she was working, because he was homeless and he was sleeping in and out of her core. And her parents did not want Sam to come in the house because they did not like him. So, where's there smoke, there's fire. You got all these different people from his father. His father's talking about his family. And then now you got the girl. And it's just like so much going on where Sam does need some help. Sam has some problems. To sit there and do that, that means that he will wait on somebody else's blessings and take it and jump on instead of get his own blessing. And that's the problem with Sam, because that's why people think that he's a con artist. And the lady said all he wanted to do was be famous, and Egypt is his meal ticket. All he wanted to do was be famous because he wanted to be liked. He want people to love him. He want people to idolize him, because he didn't receive that when he was a child. When he was a child, he wasn't accepted by black people. He wasn't accepted by white people. Then his mother and the father wasn't getting along. They got a divorce. They was going through a midlife crisis. So in his head, the goal is to be a star. He might love his kids. He got his kids, but that's all secondary, because he's still in that dream stage. He's still in that area of when he was young growing up. and he had these dreams, and then he had the alcohol, and so, but he still focused on that one dream that's more important than anybody else. And that's why he said, you're in my way, TT. You're the only one stopping me. You're in my way, TT. You're the only one stopping me. Your only problem I have is TT. So therefore, to me, baby, he crazy. He's crazy. He got something going on. Dame Dash needs to stop putting his kids in the middle of Rachel Roy's business. I agree. Do you dependent Dame Dash take the money up to you? I know, if you don't like the money, don't take it. If you don't like him and you want your own independence, don't mess with Dame or whatever. If you want to show him that, hey, listen, you gonna respect me because I don't need you to survive, and that's what Dame wants, because he pulled himself up from the bootstrap. And what does Boogie always say? My father's mad at me because I'm not a millionaire, because he was a millionaire at 21 or 20 or whatever. They don't know how their daddy is. I guess they don't. I don't even gonna mention Dame Dash tonight. Queen Lovebug. See, I think it's more to the story with Dame Dash and his kids. That's we're not saying, because it's strange. Some stuff they say about him makes you wonder what's really going on. I was thinking that, but I have to go check out that interview with Dame Dash and his son. And I don't think there's anything. I just think Dame yells and screams, and he wants him to be his soldier. But I don't. Hopefully, I hope it's nothing like, like that. That would be crazy if it's like that. I don't even want to imagine that. Oh, thank you, the Queen Lovebug. Tia, Sam is a user. Wonder when it comes to some of these people, what if music don't work out? What are they going to do? The backup plan. He don't have a backup plan. That's the thing. His backup plan is Egypt and Pet for now. And then he's gonna make it Sam the puppet master. Yes. And so, Chantel's basically, letting it out and letting everybody know what's going on with the situation. Basically, she just said Sam is controlling, and people don't like him as well. And he got his opportunity. He dumped his baby's mother and went to a better opportunity. And how can you blame him? How can you blame somebody like that? You know what I mean? Was that Prison Bay? He dumped his wife and went with a billionaire. I don't know if he's still with the billionaire, but money talks and bullshit walks. And if he didn't have the own, strength to get up and do what he's supposed to do for himself, or try to find some answers for himself, just sit in that car with that, watching his girl work, because he was waiting for the money that she gets back. Because usually people that model hair or hairstyles like that, for hair stores and salons, they get paid right there. Take that cash and go get what? Drink alcohol. So, he got a problem. I'm glad that Bree and Troy kept investigating, saying, me too, Tony. But I still don't think Sam is a bad person. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's a bad person. He's doing what he's supposed to do for him. The way that he grew up and the way that he burnt bridges, this is how he is. Like, he keeps going and moving and moving and moving and moving. He doesn't really have a solid foundation at all. So I don't know if he's trying to really make a solid foundation with Egypt, or he's just using her too as well. Because, we got Chantel telling the story, but she's friends of the baby mother. And, people will say all types of bullshit to get on TV. People say all types of bull crap on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, everything, just to get clout. Like I tell you, clout is the most important currency of today, is clout. Thank you, T. I appreciate that. I tell y'all, these folks are crazy. They all the Queen. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So we don't know if she's telling the truth or not, but. And plus, on top of that, she got her look too. Her hair salon was in the store. I don't know if they showed the name, but her hair shop is in the store. If I was her, I would cut the picture out, post that shit on Instagram, put my name, put the people name. This is what people do. This is just how it is. This is the day that we live in. She got her store on camera. They could have met anywhere. So, you know what I mean? Everybody's eating. So what you gonna do? Everybody done had a piece of shit relationship one point in time, and Egypt might cost her a lot. But I just want to know what Sam's secret's going to be. I just want to know what his secret's going to be. That's what I want to know. And so we got JoJo and Tanise Basically, they were laughing and smiling at each other. I couldn't tell if anything was wrong or not. And then they got serious for a moment or whatever. Tanise, get some business, get a job, do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Get back to your business. And tell JoJo we're going to have to go half on a babysitter. We're going to need somebody to watch the kid or whatever. You want to stay out all night and do what you want to do while I'm homesick taking care of the kid and you running the streets, baby. That I'm going to do what I need to do too as well, because I got to make sure I am taken care of if something happens. Because yes, he's in the studio, but you know what goes down in the studio: drinking, smoking, sex, and music. Not all studios, but a lot. Sam does need help. He does, Tony. He needs some help. Hey, Phil, what's going on? When the Orlando version comes on, because I want to see Bow Wow go straight clown and get smacked by the brat. Oh, I haven't even seen the previews for that yet. And every girl he tries to date, the poor Bow. I got a Bow's, story. It's so sad when he was going to counseling with Kiyomi, and Kiyomi's story, I was like, oh, we're going to see Bow's going to do whatever the fuck he's going to do. And then on top of that, Bow Wow was really a good actor. Like, some people don't know that Bow is he had a TV sitcom and everything, and he's been in movies. Like, he can act. So you don't know when you're getting a serious Bow or not. But thank you, Phil. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. And so we get Pep. She sits down and she has a conversation with Master P, and basically the conversation with Master, she wants to get into Angela and Romeo's business. And Master P, you already know he ain't gonna say he ain't gonna say guat. He ain't gonna say nothing. He ain't gonna speak about it. He goes, Romeo's coming back, and it's not a big situation, but he goes, oh, I heard your daughter's getting married. What do you think about that? And Pep, he was looking at Pep like, this woman is deranged. This woman is crazy. She got problems. And he realized that she's not the type of person that you can actually talk to, that you can actually spit some knowledge to when it comes to the situation with Sam, because she's hook, cut, tied, burnt. I don't know what the fucking expression that I'm using. Lord help me. I think it's my allergies because I'm doing too much. So yeah, Pep is on one. I don't know what she's talking about. She was like, you know what? I made mistakes. I've been married 3 times. You know what I'm saying? You get it right or whatever. And he was like, they're so young. Why? They're so young. So what's the rush? What's the hurry? Like he needs to provide for her. And basically, that is what Master P is saying. Pep was like, he don't need to provide for her. I'm providing for her. She don't never need a man's money because he got my money and her money. I was like, Lord, please help us. Everybody keeps saying something about JoJo teeth. I know. What happened? I just realized people leaving the Atlanta growing up hip hop. Yeah, and so many people leave and come back. But as long as we see the brat smack up Bow Wow and Deb is there, and I want her godson to be there too as well. I don't think that Tanise and JoJo relationship is going to last. You might be right. She might be tired. I think she's mostly tired. I think she had a different idea of being with the Simmons, that it was going to be different, but she's been around for a long time. He's been with her for a long time. And sometimes people outgrow each other too, especially when you're exposed to so much more. She's been exposed to stuff. So, you might, because JoJo has a tick too. There's something off with JoJo. I can't tell you what it is right now, but there is something off with him. There's something that is missing in his brain. Lord have mercy. So Master P is looking at Pep like, what are you talking about? He's like looking at her like, okay. He realized, sometimes you have a conversation with somebody and you spit in just a little bit of info to see if they can catch on and bite it and gravitate it to it. And so therefore you keep going, because when you have knowledge, you know so much, the last thing you want to do is waste it on somebody. So smart people that are diligent and intelligent, you know what they'll do? They'll feed you a little bit something, see how you grab onto it. And when I say smart and intelligent people, that's from all walks of life or wherever you come from, and they'll walk away. Just like if they're telling you about diet, they're telling you about exercise, they're telling you about hairstyles, they're telling you about how to fix a car, or different things. They'll feed you a little bit and let's see if you can grasp it. And he looked at it, she couldn't grasp it, and she was going to be all in, and he was like, are you okay with it? She said yeah, and that was it. And she was like, oh, Sam is so good. He's so wonderful. He grows peppers outside. He grows cucumbers. And that's wonderful. I love to garden too as well. I mean, that's the most peaceful and meditating thing ever to do, is to have your own garden and everything. But I don't have one now. So she like growing peppers. He was like, yo, turn that into business. Let's make some pepper sauce. Like, this is the mindset that he know when he said let's make some pepper sauce. And so basically, because, you know, Master P has, you know, hot sauce. So I think Sam is the most smartest one when it comes to divulging and coming up with ideas. And, you know, basically his voice is heard louder than anybody else in the house. So basically, I believe, you know, Pep, even though she's from, she should know a lot, but, you know, we don't see that shit on TV. I think Sam runs the house. He's the smartest one in the house. Lord, he's the smartest one in the house. So Pep and, you know, Master P are going to get together and make a pepper sauce. And you see how quick he came up with that? Oh, he's going with peppers. Let's turn that into business. Let's make some hot sauce. So now they're into business together. Just that quick, just that easy. And that's what Pep is lacking. And I think that's what she has lacked a long time, as a man that is concise, consistent, and dedicated, and has his own bag. She hasn't had that in a long time, and now her daughter doesn't have the same thing. But Sam is very consistent when it comes to making sure Mama and Zora are okay. Oh yeah, you're right about that. He is one of the decent ones left, Love Bug. They cannot agree on how many children they want. JoJo is immature and needs to grow up. You know, what he did at Bow Wow's party, and he's not even considered the fact that her pregnancy was hard. But, you know, he's going to want another child. Tia, Dennis King had 2 #1 albums. I think they were the first female group in history to do that. There was a lot of more female groups than Danity King to all have #1 albums. I don't even know. I never even heard that before. Master P should not do business with Pep. He probably ain't. He probably ain't, Tony. He probably ain't. Lord have mercy. He probably ain't. So anyways, they leave that conversation. Master P realized that he cannot, you know, basically, you know, talk to Pep about anything when it comes to Sam, because, you know, Pep is also leery of Master P too as well, because he don't want to talk about Angela. Hey, Sunny Storm, how you doing? So he doesn't want to talk about Angela and, you know, Romeo. So then Pep basically said what she needed to say. I was just like, damn, Pep. But it is what it is. And we got, you know, your boy, he's trying to get or record deal. He's trying to get his shit together, and that is Sam. He's at the record label trying to get his music to be, you know, to get played. He's trying to get his album popping. Where is Egypt? I think maybe Pep should hire them both a manager. I don't know. Lord have mercy. So yeah, you got him. He's sitting there. He, you know, he plays his music, and I can't take it from Sam. Sam has good music. He does have good music and shit like that, or whatever. He does. Like, I wouldn't necessarily go into Spotify and pick out Sam to play his music, but I only picked out his music to play it because I heard the song Controversy, and I was like, is he bisexual? So, you know, it is what it is. Hey, Sunny Storm. Tia, I was saying Danity King is the first female group to have both of their #1s. Their first album hit #1 on the Billboard 200 charts. Their second album hit #1 on the Billboard 200. Oh, that's good. Yep, and they got robbed. They got robbed by Mr. Puff Daddy. I remember the one that was on Marriage Boot Camp when she was with Pauly D. I can't think of her name. She walked up to Diddy and asked Diddy, where's my money at the MTV Awards? And right there and there, that was it. We all knew. We heard the rumors, but once she asked Diddy right then and there, and then we seen Styles, was it Styles P or somebody else that ran up on Puff Daddy to get their masters and stuff back. I remember all that crazy shit that used to go on. Lord, Puff Daddy was doing an interview, and I think it was somebody from the Locks. They ran up on Puffy and was like, yo, give me my such and such, or whatever. I don't know if it was the Locks. Let me stop, because I seen this like 8 years ago, 9 years ago. So anyways, we get to the situation with Damon Dash with, with Ava, and basically, it's not going to go anywhere. The conversation's not going to go anywhere. They're preparing the doctor to let the doctor know that, Dame Dash doesn't listen. Blase the third, he's going to be one way. And then also, Boogie wanted to make sure the doctor was not a fan of his father. So basically, he asked him, have you ever listened to a Jay-Z album? Or are you a fan because, my father takes total control or whatever. And he's going to think he's the doctor. So, yeah, you can't tell Damon Dash shit. It just is what it is. I wonder, who do he actually listen to? Or does he think that he's beyond reproach of listening to anybody's concerns? And why he hear his children fully out? No matter how upset that he is at his children, why won't he let them freaking speak? Why won't he let them talk? So Tia, you might have something. It might be something deeper. Because I'm just thinking about it. Why won't he let them talk? Why won't he let them actually express themselves and talk and say something to one another? Thank you, Sunny Storm. I appreciate that. Audrey. I wouldn't be able to remember her name. After her marriage boot camp, I felt so bad for her. Puff Daddy needs to be sued by his orders, yes. And let's start off with Notorious B.I.G. daughter, Tatiana, that, was living in the projects like 6 or 7 years ago in the hood. And and P. Diddy still making money off of Biggie. I miss you too, Biggie this, Biggie that, remake. Mother sucker, don't get me started. Don't get me to bitching. Because he's bipolar. Love child, you might have a point. I don't know if he's bipolar, but you could have a point. But, I'm going to see any interview where when the interview that he does when it's all about him and, it's perfect. But when you try to intercept and ask him questions, that's when he gets kind of annoyed. And so that's why I got to see what's going on with him and Boogie, because they was on the Breakfast Club. Dame kids might reveal secrets. Miller, the father's wrong. He's so hard. And I like I said, I talked to some guys about it. They was like, he wants his son to be hard, and he's not gonna be hard. Oh, thank you so much, the Queen Lovebug. I was about to call you the Lady Lovebug. Dame needs help. Dame used to be a happy guy. He just turned into a miserable older guy that's unhappy. And Ava, when Ava first came on the show, and she was staying at Dame's house or whatever, she was so good with Rocky. And Rocky's always talking about how wonderful Ava is. And then all of a sudden, Ava don't even want Rocky in the meeting. She don't want Rocky around. She was like, oh, my daddy can't go nowhere without Rocky. Rocky's always to his hip, So I don't know if that's, from her mother talking, or just how she's saying how Dame is treating Rocky better than she treated the mother. And what do Rocky think? She's talking about that Dame Dash is such a wonderful father and all this other good stuff, but his 2 kids are sitting right there telling you that he ain't. But maybe she sees something that we don't see because she's in the house living with Dame. But I would be kind of, what's going on? Dame Dash is getting upset. Basically, he was like, oh, I want to know why, we're not talking to each other, especially her right there, her over there. That's your daughter. And it was that basically, like, I could see that he could be really, his tongue is a lashing. His tongue is a lashing like a belt. His tongue is really a lashing for real. I'm just like, damn, like, he's going, he wouldn't even, like, he was like, well, we haven't talked. And she was like, well, the last time we talked, I told you I didn't want to get involved between you and Mom's, situation. So, and you got mad at me for that. He was like, no, well, okay, then, well, if you say that, then why did you do a declaration? She goes, well, I'll tell you why I did the declaration. And he wouldn't let her speak. Then Boogie jumped in, and then it just went crazy. But first of all, they told Rocky to get up and leave. Rocky wasn't allowed to be in the meeting. Rocky had to get up, and Dame Dash from there, I guess he felt some type of disrespect. Dame, your kids do not grow up like you. They did it. I feel sorry for Rocky. I don't know what's going on. Dawn Richards did a interview last month, and somebody did a documentary on them. Oh yeah. So we have that situation. So I'm just like, what is going on with that? I was like, Lord have mercy. Like, Ava was trying to tell him why, because Ava felt like, he smuzzle her, and he's very strict in the way he talks and his tone, and even Rocky said about his tone. And so basically he's like, if I'm giving you money, if I'm taking care of you, then you're gonna listen to and follow my rules. And when your parents say shit like that to you, what do? Either you follow the rules or you get out and you make your own money. And he was like, oh, so you're gonna make a declaration on me, but yet I'm about to go to jail, and you don't even, and you call me, Ava, for your scholarship money, for your school, not scholarship, for me to pay for your school and your board. And he was like, Boogie, you want to come around for money, and like, I'm your living situation, I gotta pay you this, pay you guys that, or whatever. But other than that, you guys don't even come around and check on me. You don't even come around and check on Rocky. So I'm saying all this because this is what Damon Dash was able to express, while his children were not able to express anything else. Dame has a really nasty to his kids. He is mean to his kids, Tony. Lovebug, I don't know how to got myself in this situation. Follow the rules or get cut off. Stop depending on your father. I guess that's the situation. He's giving the money. And so she's looking at him like, yo, I can't stand him. But she's looking at him like, I can't stand you, babe. I can't stand you. She's just looking at him. And she got that look at him like she's hurt, she's angry. And she knows it's not going to go anywhere. I know. I feel so sorry for them, because he told Boogie, you act like a girl, you're so emotional. Boogie's very different than you, Dame. He didn't grow up in the 90s. He didn't sell dope. He wasn't slanging in the streets. He wasn't, dodging bullets and stuff like that. He wasn't doing things like that. He has a total different, he's with Shelter, number one. And number two, like, if you probably spoke to him and talked to him, just talk to him and actually compliment him will be nice, because you don't compliment that boy at all. And then I remember when you was dogging out Boogie and lifting up Ava, and then Boogie ain't never did no declaration on you. You call Boogie a scumbag, Boogie this, I changed his diaper, you threw him out the house, and all this other stuff. And he was like, look at your sister, she's graduating, she's doing this and doing that all. But he was doing it in a way, not to say your sister is doing the right thing in life. He was like, look how better your sister is than you, and that's what he was doing. And then he was just dogging him out. And then look who wrote the declaration, who went to the courthouse and signed a letter on you, Dame, your daughter. Look, he dogged Boogie out so bad when Boogie was having his problems. But you know what? He put him in rehab, and that's at least is what he could do, because we already know Sam Father didn't put him nowhere. So Dame Dash get upset. He gets mad when Ava tries to tell her story or whatever. So he starts to basically say that they're spoiled, they're rotten, and basically he gonna deal with no disrespect. And Ava said, Dad, you're lying. And he goes, don't you ever call me a liar, this and that. Then he was like, well, you should say you're not telling the truth. You're not telling the truth and you're lying, basically. So basically he went off yelling, screaming. And Boogie stood up, and Boogie was upset. Boogie was like, I'm not taking this, because Boogie wanted to defend himself. He wants to stand up to his father, but he's scared of his father. And you remember Boogie was saying that his father is a trigger for him to use drugs, and luckily he's staying up and he's not doing, hopefully he's not doing drugs. So this situation was definitely sad. The doctor definitely couldn't control Dame. Definitely Dame wasn't trying to hear it. Off rip, when they said that Rocky couldn't be in there, was going to be bad. And I don't know why Rocky would be there, because this is a problem that he's having with his children now, and then they could bring Rocky back in and ask about, where she's at with the kids, because she hasn't seen them either. So if Dame would just give a little bit more, just let them, Dame analyzed everybody. If he would just let them speak, analyze, and see where they're coming from and understand, because Dame analyzed people in the boardroom. He analyzed people, when he was at Def Jam and all these places. That's why he got so many people, so many good deals back in the day. And if he would just analyze, let his kids say what they need to say, analyze where they're coming from as a child, as you being their father, not you being their boss, it'll be different. But it is what it is. Hey, what's up, Jacob? Good morning to you too as well, Tony. Dame was dumb for letting Lee Daniels borrow $2 million and expecting him to pay it back in a month. Yes, he was. Facts. Dame is tough on them kids. Dame, your kids did not grow up in the hood like you. They grew up with money. They didn't grow up with parents yelling and screaming and acting up. And so, the doctor's getting in between. At least the doctor's not scared or whatever. He's making sure that Dame doesn't come over there and hit Boogie or whatever. But I hope Dame wouldn't hit Boogie. But Boogie just looked like he was upset, like he was pacing. Like, I just hope Boogie don't get back on drugs. But I think Boogie and Damon Dash are at a good place. Like I said, I got to see the interview he did with the Breakfast Club. Excuse me, I got my allergies. My allergies are killing me. So, needless to say, Dame Dash got up and he walked away. And Boogie's just going around like, I'm not taking this. Boogie don't want to take this. Boogie was like, you don't let us speak. You don't let us talk. So, and he was like, he's hoping that something would happen one day with their father. I am watching your live and locked Dr. OZ talk. It's just a sad, thank you, Tia. It's just a sad situation. Because, you know what, if he would just listen and show them some compassion, because that's all they want. See, this is, see right here, it looks like she's spreading, like her lips. And, TT's always been like a size 0. Like her hips are spreading. It looks like her breasts are getting bigger too, and her lips are a lot bigger, and it looks like her nose is spreading too as well. The doctor was in the middle of both of them. Lord have mercy. The doctor didn't know who he was dealing with. So she might, because TT ain't never been this thick ever. TT has always been like really, really skinny, and people used to always be like, "Oh my God, why is she so skinny?" People used to try to say that she was bulimic and shit like that. Or whatever, but and then in this picture, look, it looks like her lips spreaded a lot, and her cheekbones have spreaded a lot too as well. Hey, Emma. Oh yeah, they're not gonna do that. They get paid, baby. They get paid that good money, and then on top of that, they get clout, they get deals, they build their brands, they can sell their products. People sell their soul. It's just how. See, I don't know if she looks pregnant here. It just looks like her breasts are a lot bigger than where they were before. I don't even know if I could show the video. It all depends on what's. I don't know if I could show it. And if I don't know where the videos that I have to go all the way back to her Instagram. I don't know where the hell that shit is at. So the moral of the story is Sam done had a really tough childhood. His parents don't want to be bothered with him. The rest of his family don't want to be bothered with him at all. And he's not able to live, with any of his relatives at all. Point blank, period. Which Instagram is it on, Tia? I don't know which one is. I don't know which video. Let me go back to the live. Whose Instagram is it on? Is it on Tia? Is it on TT's Instagram, or is it on Pep's Instagram? Who Instagram is it on? Because I didn't see the video. I damn hope he and his children will be in a better place someday. They will. I think so. I think Damon Dash is going through a whole lot because of the lawsuits, losing everything, Jay-Z, being a billionaire and everything else. And he felt salty a lot of things, and a lot of things have fell apart, and people are not paying him as much attention as, he used to have, and he don't have that power, and he feels like it's a lot going on with him. And he's always involved and something going on. So, but Sam done got him a meal ticket. He done got everything going on. It's just let me see. There's a bunch of videos. Which one is it? Is it the first one? Okay. Let's see. Nope. It ain't that one.
We got to go through the Milani line.
I don't know which one it is. It's a bunch of them. This is not a video. I don't see TT on any of the... Come on now. All right, come on. Yeah, I don't know which one it is. It's a bunch of them. Do it again. Miller. So petty. Pep's Instagram. Yeah, I went to her Instagram. I don't know which one it is. Click through the video and you will going to see TT and Pepper walking through a party. Yeah, I don't see. I see a party, but it looked like the images, and I don't know which one it is. I see. I don't know. I know Pep, these boots that she got on her banging. Let's see if this one. Nope. Oh. Well. Okay, I can't find it. So. That's it. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Please check out everyone's YouTube channel. Show them some love. Check out Jacob Bites. Check out the Queen Lovebug YouTube channel. Check out Sunny Storm. Show them some love, baby. And hit that like button for them. Hit the like button for me. Hit that subscribe button. So please go check out the other content creators that are in the building. I want to see this video, but is it this one? Okay. I want to show you guys the video, but I don't. Okay. She got a bunch of them. Which one is? Where's TT at? Well, is it this one? Yo. I don't know which one. It's so many. And Pep hasn't had these many videos in a long time. Is it this one? This one's all done. All right. I can't find it. I don't know which one it is. Lord have mercy. Help me, Jesus. I can't find it. All right. So please, everybody, go check out. Please go check out the YouTube content creators that are in the building. I'm looking, though. I don't know. I bet you I passed it. Which one could it be? Is this not TT in here? Shit. Is it? Maybe it's this one?
Why do you love push it? Why do you love push it, Pat? Why y'all love push it? Why you love push it? It's time to save.
I don't know who are these dudes, but so what do you guys think about Sam? Do you think Sam is using, Egypt? Do you think he's going to get famous and move on from Egypt and he's going to leave her in the dust? Do you think he actually loved Egypt, or you think that, maybe it's this one? Lord have mercy. I don't know which one it is. I see her in like mad hallways with people, but I gotta be. She's with Flavor Flav. Come on. I don't even. Nope, that she's not in that video either. Like, damn. I don't know what's going on. Pep at a salt and pepper party. She never had these many videos before.
Okay, so part one of my birth.
I don't know which one it is. Is it this one? No, that's the other one. Lord have mercy. I can't find it. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for coming through. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. Know each and every time I drop a video and tell me what's on your mind. So I got to check on see TT's pregnant, baby. Thank you so much for everybody that came through. Thank you to moderators. Thank you for the people in the bushes that came through too as well. Thank you guys for supporting. Thank you for commenting. I do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, because the love that you give me, I feel it and I give the same love back. So please check out the YouTubers that are in the chat room. You click the profile picture. Please check out the YouTube content creators that are in the chat room and show them some love. I didn't see no jean jacket. Let me see. Let me go back. Okay, let me see. Okay, see other people with her getting the makeup on, talking to the mic, salt and pepper. And then I see TT in one of the pictures, but it's a picture, not the video. Let me see. Maybe is this one?
Add it again. Add it again. That's right. That is it.
Yeah.
That's right. Again. You're knocking them down. Back at it.
She's knocking them down. Drinking like she be drinking way too much, baby. She be doing the most. She don't be playing around. Except it's this one. Happy birthday. Yeah, I can't find it. Yeah, I'm clicking on all these videos, but let's see.
Keep doing it. More rest of us. Keep pushing it. Ooh, all the female rappers. That's right. In the house. In the house. We're doing the best. We are the best of them.
Oh, look at Naughty by Nature. Yeah, I don't see it. Alright, peace. Good night to all my peeps and my peoples. It's the 9th video. I did check it. Okay, 9th. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Can't be the 9th. Let me do this full screen. Unless you're talking about the picture. Because I counted 9 and it ended up on just a thing. So I'm counting. All right. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I gotta go. I can't find it. And then half of these videos got music in it. But if I find it, I'll put it up and talk about it. And we can talk about if we think TT is pregnant or not. Thank you guys for coming through. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. You guys have a blessed, safe night. May God be with you and your family. And stay up, stay woke, and look out for your family member, especially if a court orders come through, and always check his resume. If your loved one ain't gonna check, you check. It's 2019. You can check whoever you are dating. Some people say don't do it, but shit, look to pep this long to find out. Thank you so much. Hey, Laverne Jones. Tim's the opportunist. Lord have mercy. On the 10th one. Let me check one more time. Now, the 10th one is the Salt and Pepper movie. Let me see. Yeah, it's the Salt and Pepper movie. It's the 10th one. And then she's on stage with a bunch of people, and they're singing on stage. That's the 11th one. And then there's a picture with, she looks, it's not a video, but it's just a picture. She looks thick. But we'll see if she's pregnant. Time will only tell. She ain't going to be able to hide it. She's going to probably start posting to Instagram so it could be a storyline for next season. Yeah, I don't know which one it is. Lord have mercy. It's not is it Boss?
I don't want my wife some more beat cancer.
All right, peace. I'm out. Good night to all my peeps and my peoples. Much love to y'all. Y'all stay protected. Y'all stay woke. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay with y'all goals and do what y'all need to do. And know that you are the one, and you can achieve anything that you want and have anything that you want. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody hold you back. And don't let yourself hold you back too as well. Because let me tell you, there's a lot of storm. There's a lot of trials and tribulations. But baby, we gonna make it and get through it. Because as long as we breathing, as long as we got air in this body and we above ground, we gonna do what we gotta do to get to where we need to go, baby, each and every day. And we're gonna love and take care of the people that are close to us too as well, and teach one too as well. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Thank you guys for coming through. I couldn't find the video. I'm sorry. I feel bad that I don't like not to find shit, you know what I mean? So it's irking me. I can't find it. I'm on bad.
What makes ladies' night special?
I'm just like, it can't be the one with the cat. I don't know which one it is, Tia. I got her with people talking. She got a cat in her hand. She got the microphone, Salt and Pepper. Then she's dancing on stage, and there's TT, Pepper, and some Caucasian lady. Then there's, Kobe Bryant, and then Pep again. Then Martin Luther King, poverty, and then Pep drinking. So I don't know. Not the picture. Go to her profile picture, and I think it's called Stories. Yeah, I know. I went to the stories, but there's a bunch of them, and she got. Okay. Let's see. I went to the other picture. Let's see if it comes there. She's doing a story. Okay. I seen her. Yeah. Let me see. I think I don't know. Let me see if I can. Well, I found it, but I would have to. Yeah, it's not up here. I would have to I would have to cut off the music and. Let me see if I could do this. Yeah. Because I'm going to have to mute it. And I don't think I'm going to be able to mute it unless I download it. That's going to take me some time.
push it.
I don't know where is it?
I can't.
There she is right there. Oh, yep, she's pregnant. She's pregnant. Oh, yes, she is. She's pregnant. Yep, she's pregnant. Straight up. Yep, she's definitely pregnant. For real, for real. Yep, she's pregnant for real, for real. Yo, yeah, she's at least 4 months pregnant. She's at least 4 months pregnant. She's at least 4 months. She's at least 4 months pregnant, at least. I don't know if she's pregnant. Allegedly, I don't know. She looks like she's pregnant. Hey, Levon, how you doing? Horrible wig, Pep. You guys keep going in about the wigs. Yeah, she looks like she's pregnant. So I would have to go slow, but I have to go slow and look through it. But you could definitely see a ball there. You know, she has a little ball there. It's there. All right, peace, my peoples. TT from Growing Up Hip Hop. I told sis that belly's not a full belly. Yeah, it's a little small. It's like a little miniature belly, but you can see that it's already shaped and it's already taken form and everything else. Hey, Levon, it's good to see you. What's going on? It looks like a little small one. All right, thank you, Tia. We good it. All right, peace. I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my people. That don't look like food belly. Nah, don't look like a full belly, a bloated belly. Even the way that she was holding her hips and the way that she was walking, and it looks like she was carrying something. Congratulations, TT. I know. Congrats. She looks pregnant. I gotta go back and look at her. Oh my goodness. Good for her. Thank yous, guys. Peace. I know. Yeah, so I have to go back and look at it and see if I can slow it down, because it does look like, you're right, TT, it looks like it. I saw your message, and so I went right to her Instagram, but I didn't click on the picture. I was going down each video, so I gotta go back and look at it. It's good to see you, Lavon. It's good to see you too. Peace and one love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peace. We out here.